Alright, let's go. What's going on, y'all? My name is CJ, and I got a pretty important video for y'all. I'm a college senior to start off with. I got all the basic or normal interests any younger guy has. I'm a big gamer. I love basketball and American football. I watch the UFC and I try to maintain a decent level of fitness. I know. I said basic. But I never truly found myself yet. I don't necessarily have like an identity, or what every guy yearns to find, purpose. So that's what got me thinking, purpose. Without it, a man is like just bound to fail. He may succumb to his surroundings, his temptations, with no real goal. So, now with all that fluff out the way, the reason why I'm making this video here today is to share my thoughts on the 5 to 9, or the time you have after work. I believe that a large majority of us, I'm assuming, have a 9 to 5 and look at it in a negative light. Like we despise working, of course. I guess that's human nature. Those negative emotions, though, I really believe that they carry on to the rest of our days. We get home and we're tired. We just hop into bed and turn on our favorite show. Just hop right on the game. Yeah, I know those 8 hours every single day can be binding, but you don't have to let it control you. Here's why. So, my first point is self-esteem. And by the way, this is completely off script, but this is some random Rivals gameplay in the video. I think it's like 2 games I got going on, so you can enjoy the mid gameplay if you like, but I'm really here to yap to y'all. But yeah, back to business. The point number 1, self-esteem. The first point I want to make is self-esteem, because without it, I really feel like you're just cutting your quality of life in half. And you can take it from me. I was diagnosed with a mental condition in last year, and today I'm a completely different person. But looking back, in retrospect, I just lacked self-esteem. I didn't have any hobbies, and I stayed in my room, and I only went outside to work. They gave me a diagnosis. I gave myself an investment. I neglected my own well-being. They told me all these things that were wrong with me, but all it ever was that I would just how I treated myself. So listen, especially to all my young men out there, you gotta work out. Trust me. I don't care if it's at home, at the gym, or calisthenics. Just invest in yourself. If you can afford to go to the gym, go. The discipline required to work out at home is kind of absurd. I get it. I do it now, but I started off going to the gym until I could afford a good bench set. When you're working out, other positives come with it. You start to eat better. You start being more conscious on how you feel. Before you even know it, you've made substantial progress towards your goal. Congratulations. You locked in. Point number 2 I want to make is skills. This is the other point I want to make, because I believe it absolutely destroys your 20s without it. You gotta learn. We all know about skills, yet only some of us actually try and learn it. I get it, especially if you work in labor or anything extensive, mental or physical. The good and bad part. Those 24 hours will always pass. No matter what you do, the time will pass. Tomorrow will come. And what will you have to show for it? I'm not saying you gotta go home and study. Like, you don't gotta go home and look up SQL, Python, search up rocket science. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is to be aware of your time. Value it. It's yours. I used to come home and immediately hop on the game for years. You don't realize how fast time goes until you look back 5 years. you look back and 5 years have passed. I put so much time and effort into games that would get recycled yearly. My bad, boys. It's crazy that I'm doing this. But I guess the hardest part was starting, you know. But just to do it all over again the next year, every year, nah. Leveling up on the screen will never beat leveling up in real life. Of course, have your leisure, but earn it. Trust me, you will reap the fruits of your labor in due time. And to anyone out there struggling to find out what they were meant to do in life, just keep going. I'm on that same journey. Thank you so much for spending your time to listen to me. It'll be just fine.
Fluff.